Medieval art. The unfolding tapestry. Faith, forged in stone, light, and gold. The year is 500 AD. The colossal shadow of Rome, once stretching across the known world, has receded, leaving behind a fragmented landscape ripe for transformation. From this fertile soil emerges a new power, not of legions and conquests, but of the spirit, Christianity. The centuries that follow, a period we know as the Middle Ages, roughly 500 AD to 1400 AD, witness not only the passage of time, but the profound reshaping of artistic expression itself, a journey inexorably intertwined with the flowering of faith. In the early Middle Ages, in the eastern regions of the former Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire emerged. It was there that the language of art was redefined, its vocabulary shaped by the tenets of Christianity. Gone were the realistic depictions of pagan gods and emperors. Byzantine aesthetics embraced the ethereal, the symbolic. The aim of artists was to transmit a profound sense of the divine, not by faithfully imitating the earth, but by using abstraction and stylization. Imagine, if you will, the shimmering surfaces of mosaics carefully assembled from thousands of tiny tiles of glass, marble, and gold. These luminous tapestries, which adorn the walls and domes of churches such as Hagia Sophia in Constantinople, depicted scenes from the Holy Scriptures and the lives of saints, figures with elongated limbs, large almond-shaped eyes that gazed eternally, and halos that shone against backgrounds of pure, transcendent gold. This gold, more than just a color, represented divine light, the supernatural splendor of God's presence. Iconography became paramount. The icon, a sacred image, was not merely representative. They were believed to be a window into the divine realm, a medium through which the faithful could connect with the holy figures depicted. Painstakingly reproduced icons, often executed on wooden panels using tempera paint, became objects of intense veneration, their surfaces polished to the touch by countless reverent hands. Monasteries, centers of learning and piety, became vital workshops where skilled monks produced intricate, illuminated manuscripts. Painstakingly written in carefully formed calligraphy, these handmade books were adorned with vibrant colors, gold leaf, and elaborate illustrations that brought the stories of the Bible to life. The pages of the Book of Kells, or the Lindisfarne Gospels, are not just texts, they are testaments to the boundless devotion and artistic skill of their creators. As we move through the centuries, beyond the Byzantine sphere, the Romanesque style emerges in the West. The year is approximately 1000 AD, and a sense of earthly strength and spiritual renewal pervades the place. The threat of chaos that loomed over the city following the collapse of the Roman Empire has receded, replaced by a renewed sense of order. The arts reflect this change. Huge, solid stone churches, often shaped like a Latin cross, rise from the landscape, a tangible manifestation of God's presence on earth. The Romanesque style, characterized by rounded arches and thick walls, provides a sense of security and solidity. Sculpture begins to reintegrate itself into architecture, adorning the portals and capitals of these sacred structures. Narrative friezes, carved in stone, tell the stories of the Bible, educating the largely illiterate population. These sculptures, though often rigid and somewhat stylized, possessed a powerful emotional intensity, capturing the drama of sacred events such as the Last Judgment or the life of Christ. Imagine the tympanum over the main portal of a church, a revolving representation of Christ in majesty, surrounded by saints, angels, and demons. A visual sermon etched in stone. The 12th century witnessed another transformation. A new style, Gothic, burst into the walls of Abbot Suger's Abbey of Saint Denis near Paris. The earthly massiveness of Romanesque was replaced by a yearning for heaven. Gothic architecture is characterized by pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, which allowed for the construction of imposing cathedrals. These soaring structures, seemingly defying gravity, became metaphors for man's aspirations to reach God. The walls of these cathedrals are pierced by enormous stained glass windows, transforming the interior spaces into jewel-like realms, where multicolored light filters through complex geometric patterns and depictions of biblical scenes. This colored light, believed to be a reflection of God's grace, infused the space with an atmosphere of awe and wonder, creating a truly immersive experience for worshippers. Sculpture also evolves within the Gothic period. The rigidity of the Romanesque has disappeared. Gothic sculptors seek greater naturalism, their figures becoming more elongated and graceful, with expressive faces and flowing clothing. The sculptures that adorn the portals of cathedrals, such as Chartres or Reims, depict a vast pantheon of biblical figures, saints, and prophets, each meticulously rendered with increasing attention to anatomical detail and emotional nuance. The human form, once reduced to symbols, has begun to regain its earthly appeal, reflecting the shifting philosophical landscapes of the Middle Ages. The art of the Middle Ages, therefore, is not simply a series of stylistic shifts. It is the story of a civilization deeply steeped in faith. It is a narrative forged in stone, light, and gold, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to express the ineffable, visualize the divine, and create works that, centuries later, still evoke a sense of wonder and devotion. From the stylized icons of Byzantium to the towering arches of the Gothic cathedral, medieval art encapsulates a unique chapter in human history, one in which the earthly and the divine intertwine, informing and inspiring some of the most magnificent artistic achievements ever conceived.